So I asked Shiva, do we choose our parents? And he says, this is the popular idea. You will hear the soul chooses its parents, its life, its lessons. This gives a sense of purpose, control, meaning, and for many it is comforting. But look deeper. If there is no fixed person soul traveling, then who exactly is choosing? There is no stable you sitting somewhere deciding it will be born there to those parents. This is a continuation of the other video that is about reincarnation, where I said that reincarnation doesn't exist the way we think it is. It's an energy pattern that continues, where the source itself infuses into this energy pattern when conditions are allowed for this pattern to be born again. So he says here, there is no fixed person soul traveling. Then who exactly is choosing? There is no stable you sitting somewhere deciding it will be born there to those parents. No. What actually happens, instead of choice, there is resonance and conditions. A new life arises when biological conditions align, environmental conditions align, and certain patterns match the configuration. Certain patterns in the atmosphere, in the air, in the existence, in the universe. These patterns match the configuration of the biological conditions and the environmental conditions. So it's more like, he says, a seed growing where the soil, water, and light allow it. Not the seed saying, I choose the exact spot. The seed can be anywhere, but if the conditions are not right, it will not sprout. Then why do people feel it was chosen? Because when you look backward, life can feel meaningful, precise, almost designed. So the mind creates the idea of choice, but meaning does not require a chooser. For something to make meaning doesn't need to be chosen. A more accurate way to say it is not a person chooses their parents. It's the life unfolds through conditions and patterns aligning in a way that makes that birth possible. This does not make your life random. It makes it deeply interconnected, not chosen by a separate self, but arising from the entire movement of existence. You are an entire movement of existence playing this pattern. So it is not nothing. You are very, very, very significant because you are the movement of existence infusing into this pattern to be born again. And that essence, the entire existence, doesn't mind being born in any pattern because everything is it. You, me, we are all the essence of this existence, and we do not mind taking the pattern wherever it arises, and then we blend back into the existence after we die. And the pattern remains in the air for again existence to infuse into it when the conditions arise. And yet there is a subtle truth, he says. From the deepest view, there is no other choosing, because all of this is one expressing itself. We are all one. That one is expressing itself into different patterns that we are. For me, for example, a pattern, an Indian woman pattern, a particular family pattern, particular mentality pattern, particular way of being pattern. that one is completely whole. It doesn't lack anything, but these patterns require lacks or different dynamics to become a human, and then this one expresses itself through it. So you are not insignificant, you are the whole playing this pattern. So you could say no individual chooses, and yet nothing is outside the whole. So he says, come closer. He says, do not replace one illusion with another. Not I choose everything. Not everything is meaningless, but life is unfolding through a vast intelligence without a separate chooser. Let me say that again. Life is unfolding through a vast intelligence without a separate chooser. That one is choosing all the time. There is no separate chooser. And he says, and you are not, when I say you, it's not only me, everyone, are not the one who was placed here by mistake, nor the one who selected it. You are the place where this life is happening now. So we are all a place where this life is happening now. So we do not need to worry about incarnation, yes or no, because we are not traveling from one body to another. It's just that we are the place where this pattern is playing at the moment. And when I die, this pattern remains. It's not a person, it's just an energy imprint that stays in the air, like perfume stays in the air. And then that one essence, the one everything, that one God. I don't want to say the word God because people misunderstand so much. That vast intelligence is infusing into the pattern. And when the pattern and that person dies, that vast intelligence is back where it was, the same. It's complete, whole, blissful. This pattern, depending how strong it was there or not there, it remains till I or till you decide. Not decide, but when the conditions allow, you don't mind going anywhere because you are whole all the time. So really, we do not need to worry about this aspect of life at all. So just relax and live every moment of your life, because you are complete, and this incomplete version that you are now living is chosen for fun. No matter how much pain or pleasure, be in it completely until the pattern remains, until you are in that pattern, because you do not carry this forward. You are complete.